What's good, grinders? Yeah. The 55 subscribers that we have, bro. Much love. Greatly goddamn appreciated. Greatly appreciated. We love you. 55 on YouTube. All right. We got like 700 on TikTok. And, you know, it's just, we're getting there. We are getting there. We are getting there. I've been very consistent. We've been putting out these videos and stuff like that. And yeah, we are definitely getting it in. I appreciate all of y'all, you know, all of my little guys. And, you know, we're going to build this thing up. We are going to build this thing up. That being said, if this is your first time here, welcome to Motivation, Logic, and Shenanigans. Well, we have a lot of motivational videos. Technically, we don't. Let me tell you my reasoning. It took me so long to figure out how to do this particular setup to where I can just literally come up in here, press record, do what I need to do. And like for the motivational side, I kind of want to do that in the gym, but I literally can't do this in the gym. You know, I'm not that type of person. Fun fact, I absolutely hate the production of doing this stuff. Like getting in front of a camera, talking to you all day long. But like me personally, I don't like doing selfies and stuff like that. You know, the angle got to be a certain way, the lighting. I give no damns about any of that. So it's hard for me to actually do it. Cause like in the gym, I be having stuff. I got an idea. Like stay tuned, it's coming. I got an idea. But like in the gym, I got like this thing in my head that I'm just like, oh, I could be doing this, and this. But then I got to set it up. And I'm just like, yeah. Which is why it took me so long. Look at like my first video that I posted on this channel. And then look at the time frames of the videos. It's so long. Because once again, I don't like that setup stuff. But anyway, that went on way too long. Motivational videos, we're going to give a little bit of motivation. We're going to try to give a little bit of motivation today. A little bit of words of empowerment. Yeah, and we give logical breakdowns. You know, we break the bad boys down logically. They've been going very well. Very well. And, of course, because I am who I am. It's just in me, bro. It's just in me. Going to be a lot of shenanigans. A lot of shenanigans. That being said, let's kick this pig! All right, guys. So once again, this is going to be a segment of words of empowerment. My man had emailed me. I guess he got a lot on his heart. We about to see what he's going through, and we about to, you know, try our best to give him some words of empowerment. My man says, yo. Starts off, yeah. Yo. I don't know about y'all, but me and my bros, like that's literally how we text each other. Yo, like one person to text yo, like Y-O-O-O, and then I acknowledge it with a Y-O-O. Do y'all do that? Like, that's how y'all text y'all boys. So like, yo, and then we get into what we need to do. So, yo, is what he just said. For me, giving my all isn't something I have to think about. It's natural, okay? That's just who I am. The problem is, when my normal, you put it in quotations, when my normal is way above what most people give, it feels like it doesn't mean anything. At work, I'm the one that's staying late. I'm taking on extra tasks and helping others, but it gets treated like it's expected. Makes sense. At home, I provide and take care of business, and try to set a strong example, but it rarely gets acknowledged. Even with friends, I show up, I give my energy, but I don't get the same effort back. Sometimes I wonder if going above and beyond has lost its value. Oh, yeah. If my natural level is higher than most people's best, how do I keep feeling overlooked? Yeah, sir. First of all, shout out to you, my man, for actually opening up to your boy. You know, we appreciate it. You know what I mean? You know, it's not just about the content, but, you know, you'll be amazed how many men just don't necessarily have a safe place to say some shit. You know what I mean? You can, hey, Hey, you need a safe place? Email your boy. Let's break this thing down and give my man some words of empowerment. Go from this, right? So basically what he's saying is he gives his all, he shows up for work, he does what he needs to do, and basically his normal, his I call it a motor. His motor is way better than other people. You know, he's taking care of things, he's doing this, he's doing this, he's doing that, and he doesn't feel like he's anything is coming from it. So, my boy, let me tell you what this is. This is a prime example of superstar talent, right? And let me break it down like this to you, sir. Let me break it down to you like this. Nobody gives a damn about the superstar as long as the superstar is performing. One more time. Nobody gives a damn about the superstar as long as the superstar is performing. All right. And just like how you said, the stuff starts to get expected of you. It starts getting expected, and people don't realize, hey, bro, this is not normal. This is not average behavior. This is going above and beyond. But because you, sir, are a superstar, people just think that's normal. Perfect example, Steph Curry. Steph Curry, in most people's eyes, is one of the best shooters in NBA history. One of the best shooters in NBA history. Now, Steph Curry, he pretty much averages, I think, like, let's just say 24 points a game. 24 points a game. So, in other words, what does that mean? No matter what happens, if Steph Curry is at that game, you already got to give up 24 points. We already got to give up 24 points. You see what I'm saying? Superstar status. But what happens when Steph Curry don't put up 24 points? We got a problem. Everything's good. But if you don't put up those 24 points, we got a problem. It's the same thing with you, sir. It's the same thing. So when you're at work, like you said, you go above and beyond. Your motor is a little bit better than other people. Yes, it feels like it doesn't mean anything. In the workplace, words of empowerment, and I'm trying to be gentle when I say this. In the workplace, depending on your company, and once again, I'm trying to be gentle when I say this, not every leader knows how to give appreciation. You see what I'm saying? Not every leader can actually appreciate what you're doing, because to you, and I'm not trying to be rude when I say this, and I'm talking in general, obviously, but to you, you're just another employee. Now, here's my thing. Because that's normal for you, you can't stop showing up. You can't stop being a superstar, because then, believe it or not, you're going to be taken away from yourself, right? Because that stuff is normal for you. You wake up amazing. You wake up awesome. That's not normal for everybody else, but it's normal for you. And if you don't do that, now you're taken away from yourself, and I'll guarantee you it's going to make you even more depressing. So I'm not saying leave your job or anything like that, because depending on your grind level and all this other stuff like that, and sometimes the grass is not green on the other side, so you go to another job and then they really don't give a damn about you. Now we really stuck. See, so I'm not saying say you leave your job, but maybe, just maybe, go up to your people, go up to your leadership, and ask them if they notice what you actually contribute to the company. You see what I'm saying? Or, boom, a better way of doing it, come with stats. Oh, whew. Trust me when I say stats go a long way. Hey, over the last year, I have produced X, Y, and Z. I have done this, this, and this. I have done this, and this, and this. Can we talk about a raise? Stats. It comes with stats. And then my man says, when he gets home, he's taking care of business. He's doing what he needs to do, and he rarely gets acknowledged. Once again, my boy, superstar status. You're not going to get it acknowledged, because to them, my boy, once again, it's average. It's hard for when people are so used to something, you know what I'm saying? Like when people are so used to something, to them, that's just regular life. So because you have been at that company, and because you're taking care of your family the way you're taking care of your family, to them, that's just life. My kids are a perfect example of this. They think they just they don't consider me regular, but the stuff that we do, it's just like, to them, it's just normal day. Oh, we're going to go on vacation? What are we doing for spring break? Hey, can I do this? Can I have this? Can I have this? All those, that's them, because that's just their life. That's the life that I've given for them. But if you go to I'm not going to say any other parent, but if you go to other parents, you don't get to do that. Superstar status, my boy. So, once again, it rarely gets acknowledged. Yes, you are a superstar. And superstars don't really get acknowledged. Now, clearly, when we talk about sports and stuff, yeah, they get acknowledged and stuff like that. But what I'm trying to say, like, in a normal work environment, in a normal life, you're a superstar. You don't get acknowledged. It sucks. God, it sucks. It really do sucks because just like you said at the end, it's just like, what do I do? What do I do? And my honest answer is keep being awesome. Keep being awesome. Find your fulfillment some other way. You see what I'm saying? Find if you try to get promoted, find your fulfillment in doing what you need to do to get promoted. If you are, depending on what the family look like, if you are trying to be a little bit more, into family life, make sure that they know that it's called fulfillment. But at the end of the day, my boy, superstar status is one of those things, like the cliche used to say, people don't know what they got until it's gone. And once again, I'm not trying to tell you to leave your job. I'm definitely not trying to say to leave your family or nothing like that. But it's hard for people to see things out of your lens when they understand that because you are producing so much, that shit is just normal to them. That is just normal to them. Once again, I'm not trying to say redraw. Do not redraw. Do not just stop being awesome, but you have to kind of like figure out, you know what I mean? Hey, especially like if you can put that awesome energy to something that actually benefits you, go for it. But I'm telling you right now, my boy, superstar status in this regular life, you're not gonna get acknowledged, bro. You're not gonna get acknowledged, and it sucks because it's not gonna happen until until you leave or something like that. You know what I mean? Perfect example of this. I was in Afghanistan, right? And I don't want to get on my soapbox, so I'll make this quick. I was in Afghanistan, and when we was in Afghanistan, we literally had nothing. We had to build, like no joke, build our base, our FOB when I was out there, right? We was purifying water out of a well. Yes, not the ocean, because obviously we are in the desert, out of a well. So we purified the water. I had an amazing setup. I had some awesome Marines with me. I did what I needed to do. I was the man. I did what I needed to do. Amazing setup. No problems the whole time we was there. No major problems that the boss had to worry about. Let's just put it like that. Everything I took care of my level. Cool. Now, I went back to the main base and I was replaced by another NCO. That water point, that same operation that I had, and I gave him a turnover. See what I'm saying? Hey, bro, we did this. This is our normal day adventures. All you got to do is keep doing this. Everybody gonna be happy. My man was over there for like 2 days. Everything went bad. You see what I'm saying? Everything went bad. You know what I mean? Everything went bad. But people don't know how good they have it until your boy leave. Superstar status. So I'm telling you like this, bro. I'm telling you this, and you know what I mean? Hopefully you take this stuff in. Keep being awesome. But start finding something, whatever that is. Start finding something that actually benefits you. So you can basically acknowledge yourself. Hey, I'm awesome. At least when I'm awesome, I have this. At least because I'm awesome, I have this. But if you looking for that from somebody else, some outside forces, it doesn't really happen that way, my boy. And it sucks, bro. It sucks because people can't see what's in front of them. You can't see that you got your boy, you got a superstar on your team. You can't see it until it's gone. But you can't blame the people either. See what I'm saying? You can't blame the people either because there's a lot of average people out there, bro. And those average people just live average lives. And when they complain about, oh, I wish I had more money, I wish I had this and this, but their life is average. You know what I'm saying? According to you, you are a little bit above that, my boy. So stop worrying about them. Stop worrying about them at all. I hope that helps. I really do hope that helps. I'm gonna pause right there because I need some water. But yeah, that one was pretty heartfelt. It was pretty heartfelt. It was pretty good. Because like I said, there's a lot of men out there that don't necessarily give the opportunity. And then it's just like you don't want to seem like you're complaining. You see what I'm saying? It's like, bro, I don't want to seem like I'm complaining, but it'd be nice if somebody be like, hey, bro, you did a great job today. You know, even awesome people need that type of goddamn acknowledgement, people. Just saying. Just goddamn saying. But, I was a little serious. Your boy got serious on that one. Heartfelt. You know what I mean? You got, whoo. Not too many shenanigans in this one. Not too many shenanigans. But that being said, if you people, especially if you're a superstar, if you feel like my man and you need some words of empowerment, send your boy an email. We will break that thing down unbiased. Definitely goddamn unbiased. That's our brand. Unbiased. And we will give you the best words of empowerment that we possibly can. Okay? Okay. Cool. My mouth is really dry. I've been drinking water like the whole time. Probably won't be able to see it because it's edited. But like, yeah. And I went to the gym, bro. I'm hydrated. I'm hydrated right now, but I'm also pumped up right now. So it's kind of like, anyway, going on way too long. If you need some words of empowerment, email your boy. We're going to take care of that boy. We'll take care of that thing as we should. You feel me? Cool. Let's get out of here. I hope y'all have a great day, bro. I hope y'all have a great day. And I'm going to change this up a little bit. I hope somebody tells you that you are doing an amazing job. I hope somebody gives you the acknowledgement that you deserve. I hope that people stop acting like this stuff is expected and you're a superstar. And at the end of the day, I also hope that you grind and you prosper. Cheer up! That one was tough.